What's up YouTube, I'm the Brick Nerds Builds, and this is the second weekly update of building Christophsis in LEGO. A lot of crazy things have gone down since my last upload, so this video is sure to be an exciting one. You ready? Let's go. Part 1, the Coconut Crisis. This is breaking news that is just in. The large LEGO YouTuber known as Coconut Brick Studios has announced his intention to begin a large-scale mock of LEGO Christophsis.
Mr. Brick Nerd, isn't that the same mock that you're building?
Yeah. Experts are theorizing that this may detract viewership from other Christophsis builders. Alright, well then I guess that it is on in a manner very similar to Donkey Kong. Part 2, Building Complications. In my last Christophsis update, I talked about how I was going to be building 2 skyscrapers on 2 different base plates, but the plans have clearly changed. Here, come take a closer look. That's better. Alright, in the past few days, I put out a vote in my community tab asking a question, and the question was whether I should keep the mock as I had it with a skyscraper here and a skyscraper here and the road in between in 2 base plates, or if I should make it 1 base plate and 1 skyscraper so that I could keep the skyscraper as tall as I liked it to be and as detailed. And the votes were overwhelmingly for the 1 base plate approach. So that's what I moved it to, as you can see here. However, after watching Coconut Bricks' video, I quickly realized that I was going to have to up my game if I even wanted to come close to competing. So, I'm adding another base plate. I'll talk about what this is in a second. This base plate is going to contain a battle, but more specifically, it's going to contain this. This, if you don't recognize it, is a clone artillery piece. It's not in the best condition, but I will be repairing it over the course of the mock series. So that's what this base plate is going to hold. What it's holding right now is a structure from some source material that I looked at. I'll put that up now. All right. If you saw, then it was dark red in the source material, but I don't have dark red, so I'm making it dark gray. Please don't hate me. Another thing that the color has to be changed of is this road. After looking at the source material Coconut Bricks was using, it was very clear that the road is dark gray. So I'm going to be changing that and fiddling with that. And those are the things that really need to be worked on. So, in part 3, building, that's what I'm gonna be doing. Hit it, future me!
Rewind selector, rewind selector, rewind selector, rewind selector, rewind selector.
Okay, I did a bit of work off camera. I haven't had my camera for most of the week, so I've been doing most of this solo. But as you can see, I've figured several things out. Thing 1 is how I'm going to do the road. I decided that it was going to look sort of blockier, but smoother on the sides. I didn't have enough tile to do the inside here, or I would have done that too. I also decided to add this little clear line of plate in the middle, because it divides up the road and it actually makes it look nice instead of just some dark gray gobbledygook. I also added some 1x clear studs on the sides of the walls to mimic lights. And then in the crater here, I've added more glass pieces to mimic glass pieces that have been blown up by whatever bomb made this crater. I've also figured out how I'm going to do the teal of the surface. and I actually really like it. What I'm doing is essentially the hexagons are done by leaving off the teal pieces, and so the inside of the hexagons are filled in. And when you look at it from a bit of a distance, it definitely shows that hexagon pattern. I did not, however, have enough of the teal to do that the full way around in the back. So you can see what I've done here is I've taken a 501st Walker and I've put it all along here. Now I know some people are gonna get mad and say in the comments, oh no, phase 2 and the Walkers and the 501st weren't there at the Battle of Christophsis. Well, unfortunately, I do not have time-accurate pieces, so this mock is going to feature 501st Troopers and 212th from Phase 2, simply because of a lack of pieces. That may get better with time as the channel goes on, but right now it's what I got. I haven't done much work on the skyscraper this week, simply because of this, and I've also been doing a lot of other things, but that is going to be done. That is going to be the main focus next week. Finally, this, I did no work on this because I'm missing these. I thought I knew where one was and I lost it, so I'm gonna try and find it and start doing a bit of work on this next week. I also didn't do much of this. I took apart the dark gray structure that I was going to put in over here, simply because A, it was probably gonna look out of place and too big for the mock, and B, I have not a lot of parts, and this is what I could manage with, deal with it. And I think that's all that I've got to cover on this segment.
That is going to do it for this week's update. I apologize for the video being out late and for it not being very comprehensive. I haven't had as much time with my camera as I would have liked to this week, so I'll definitely try to get more footage for next week's episode. Make sure to stay tuned for that as we get to work on this skyscraper and get to restoring this good beauty. Alright, until that time, stay nerdy, YouTube. Bricks out.